What's going on, CFA Nation? Gabe's in the house, and I am streaming right now from Studio B, aka my living room. Right now, the score is 6-0, 6-0. Josh Butler, once again. Josh Butler, good ball there, is keeping. Right now, we've got the tandem of Jimmy Anderson and Stuart Broad bowling, and Pakistan is batting. Sean is 1 for 3, and Abid is 1 for 7. Let's see who's in the chat. What's up, guys? What's up? The Dark Knight Rises. Absolutely, absolutely. I love it. What's going on, Boomer? 12 so key. What's going on? What's up, people? I can't really say I'm hoping to see a better match than the first match, because the first match was super exciting. I'm hoping for a better result. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping for a better result. Rohan, good morning. What's up, Rohan? What's up, Andrew Cook from New Zealand? Denise or Dinesh, sorry about that. Back with no beard. Yeah, we had a live meeting. So, I had to shave the beard off. Professionals, shirt and tie, all that stuff, even though I'm streaming from home, right? But it's all good. How's everybody doing? Um, Nick and I had a very interesting 3 wickets, and we had some very interesting responses from people. And for the English standpoint, oh, did he get it? No. Ooh, Jimmy thought he had it there. From the English standpoint, some people made some very interesting comments, and I had to first and foremost take my hats off to them. Again, we always say you guys are the experts. You've been watching this game the longest. Namely, why Joe Root had such a long tail end. It made sense. That looked good to me. It looked sense. I mean, it made sense that it looked good, right? But they chose not to challenge it. Ben Stokes was hurt. Oh, he's gone now. Wow. Back-to-back balls consecutively. What happened? Oh boy. And Sean didn't even try to put up a battle. He knew he was gone there. Oh man. That was quick. That was quick. No bueno. Masood, what happened? Oh man. He got jimmied. He got jimmied. Yeah, Notorious B.I.G. I know, Masood out again. That is not good. It's going good. It's going good. Yeah, everybody kept saying gone. I was like, no. It looked like it was good to me, but I guess you guys were talking about the next ball. Man, so 6 for 1. Not a good start. Not a good start. Yeah, one big score and nothing for the rest of the series. Good morning, Paul. I'm going to stream for till at least 6 a.m., 7 a.m. my time. I want to get through the first session, and then I'm going to get ready for my day of work. Again, like I was saying, you guys are the experts, and people said, listen, the reason England had such a tail end was because Ben Stokes was hurt. He wasn't going to be able to bowl his normal amount of overs. So that made sense. You still leave yourself short, but you definitely don't want to take his stick out of there. So that made sense. And we talked about him being hurt since the West Indies. I think it was the second test match. You know, I will say I'm glad that I was vindicated a little bit by Akhtar. I don't know if you guys heard his comments, but he went off and he's like, listen, you know, uh, we made mistakes. Pakistan should have been more aggressive. They should have bowled more bouncers and made England uncomfortable. And hats off to Pakistan for the most part. That you got to close it out. You got to close it out. What's up, Patel? That was a classic Anderson wicket. Yeah, Notorious B.I.G. Juicy, one of my favorite songs of all time. Yes, I do live in Vegas. I do live in Vegas. Yeah, I will be off on Friday. So yeah, Mintum, I'll be on for another 3 or 4 hours. Get through that very first session before I got to get ready for work. And I do live in Vegas. What's up? What's up, Ray? Did you know Broad got fined for his bad misconduct? What did Broad get fined for? What did he do? Well, I was talking about the first game, Pakistan versus England, when he was then, but he was hurt. Is he not playing at all? Ben Stokes isn't playing at all. In the first game, Ben Stokes played, but he only bowled a few spells. He only got a few overs, and I guess that's why England has such a long tail end. Is Stokes not playing at all today? Broad's dad find him. That's funny. Cause yeah, Stuart Broad's dad is a an official. That is classic. You know what though? Good for him. That's got to be a very interesting dynamic if ever he bowls and his dad is up out there. Oh, Ben Stokes is not playing. Broad was fined for swearing. Interesting. Stokes went to New Zealand for undisclosed family reasons. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Thoughts and prayers to his family, his father. Hopefully he pulls through it. Um, it's tough, man. What's up, Sandy B? What's up? Hopefully it's not the COVID that got him. What's up, AJ? People think his dad may be sick again. Man, that blows. Got a big better turn for the worse. Yeah, sports are big, but family's family, man. Pray for the Pakistan captain too. What happened with the Pakistan captain? What's going on with Ali? Very unlikely to be COVID in New Zealand. New Zealand got their act together. Oh wow, who dropped that? Dropped. I know. That was who dropped it? Oh, it was Anderson. Yep, bad drop there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Pakistan captain got a lot of heat for the last Test match, and I went online and I was looking up some of the comments that somebody sent us a comments actually that Akhtar made. And I mean, again, it was I get it, the guy's only been in the job for 11 months. So being that he's a new captain, so to speak, you want to give him a little bit of a break. But he dropped the ball in that match. Pakistan should have absolutely won that game. No questions asked. Right now, the score is 7-1, 7-1. And I'll be putting it in chat for those of you that are not following. I'm just going straight off a YouTube streaming platform. I had trouble with the other platform we use. So 7-1. Oh, actually, I put Pakistan 7-1. For one, we're on the fourth over. So Pakistan won the toss, and it looks like they decided to bat first. Excuse me. They decided to bat first. Where they're playing at, obviously in England, there's always bad weather in the horizon, and you definitely want to avoid that pitch on the fifth day, right? As a batter. It was a bad decision, Umbad says, to bowl first. Interesting. My favorite commentator so far. Oh man, I like, not because he's necessarily negative, but because he's honest, and sometimes you need that. I like Michael Holding, you know what I'm saying? He's not afraid to, criticize players or coaches, what the sides need to do. And I know that's always not a popular opinion. Come on, that's going for a boundary. There we go. A bead with a boundary, okay. So he's 6 for 14. But sometimes, criticism is necessary. Listen, as an educator, I don't mind criticism. And, they always say don't read your comments on YouTube. I could care less. I read all my comments and it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what just happened there? It doesn't bother me. Hold on, my audio just went out. I'm trying to get it back on my earpiece. Ooh. But you should be willing to receive constructive criticism. You know what I mean? That's the only way you ever get better. So I personally don't mind it, and that's why I like Michael Holding, because he's critical of players, and having been a player himself, he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, Holding is a legend. Who do you think will win this match, Gabe? You know what? Pakistan has a huge opportunity here. No Ben Stokes. That means, again, England's tail is going to be super long. I mean, if not, who did England go for batting? Again, I didn't get to see the batting lineup. Did they have they probably put in an additional batter, right? Pakistan has a good chance here. No Ben Stokes is all. And, they lost an early wicket, but if you can keep it down to 2 wickets in the first session, score 50, 60 runs, you should be okay. Sam Curran or Crawley? Wow, no Archer either? Interesting. So no Archer as well. They went with Curran in for Archer and Zach Crowley in for Stokes. Wow, okay. So they went with more with more batting, less bowling. See, the thing about no Archer is that means you've got no real intimidator. And if somebody goes off, I'm assuming Baba Azam. I'm hoping to see Baba Azam. We saw him in the first game put up 60 plus runs. So if we get somebody go off, who's gonna break that momentum? Who's gonna go and get that key wicket? This is a funny comment. He said, "No Archer. What's he done now?" That's a good question. I don't know what he's done now. You tell me. Curran is an all-rounder. Yeah, Azhar Ali's a beast. I agree. And you need that intimidator to come in and bounce, throw those nasty bouncers. Not necessarily go head hunting, but make a batsman feel uncomfortable. He didn't do anything. The pitch conditions didn't suit him. Oh, okay. Now this isn't Old Trafford, right? Where are we playing? That's a, that's the same first thing I asked too. Where are we playing? Where is this match? Score, please. 11 for 1. 11 for 1. We are 11 for 1, and we are in the sixth over. Oh. As soon as you see a guy put a cup on and go out there, you know there's going to be a guy in Silly Point. Southampton, okay. There's Southampton. No, there's no way. No way Nick joins today. I actually was with Nick yesterday. First time I've seen him in person in about a month and a half, maybe 2 months. He's moving. He's moving. So yeah, no spamming, please. Watch the spam. So I had to help Nick move. Myself and my brother-in-law went over there. A couple of us load that U-Haul truck. Hampshire. They're in Hampshire. Play county cricket. Where is it? Hampshire? It's a good question. Not sure. Nah, Nick is just my best friend. Nick is just my best friend. He's actually moving closer to the school where we teach, which is closer to my house, a couple blocks away. Good morning, Steven. Or Stephen. Nice shot again. Go for a boundary. Nope. Jimmy Anderson ran it down. What'd they get on that? 2? Yep, 2. So 13 for 1. Very nice shot. And Azhar Ali is now off of the dot. He got a score. He's off the mark, I should say. Sorry. So 13 for 1. Back. Ooh, another nice shot. And that's another 2. Very nice. Azhar Ali has some pressure on him. But, the good thing about sports is you can always redeem yourself. You can always redeem yourself. So hopefully he redeems himself. We both teach 4th grade. So we teach general subjects, which means writing, English language arts, mathematics, science, social studies, which encompasses history, pretty much everything except for the specials. We don't teach computer, art, music, those things. No, we don't study sports science. We have a PE teacher though who does teach science. I mean, not sports science, but another great shot there. I love those shots right back up the middle, and I think that was a bead. So a bead. So now we're 17 for one. 17 for one. Pat. Yeah, I'm an all rounder too. Oh, look at that. Another good. Oh, no, somebody got there. I thought that was going to go for a boundary, but that's okay. A bead with another single there. And we found out, man, singles killed you. That's one thing I was absolutely wrong about myself. It looked like the Pakistan captain was comfortable giving up singles. He didn't change the fielding. Same thing I thought. And singles absolutely kill you. Showing geography or other countries are that play cricket. That's funny. Maybe I'll do that. I can't wait for T20 World Cup. Wow, they postponed T20? I did not hear that. I did look up my app and I was super excited when I went into Willow and I saw that the CPL is starting pretty soon. The Caribbean Premier League, yeah. So I want to see that. Yeah, no breakfast yet. You're from West London. How's the weather out there in West London? Oh, I'm by myself right now. The family's asleep. Everybody's asleep. It's 3 a.m. over here. Well, 3:30. Anderson with his fourth ball of this over. And ooh, Anderson looks good today. He's got one wicket. He's given up 9 runs. Anderson looks really good today. I don't know who I'm supporting yet in the CPL, to be honest. I'll find a team. Maybe if one of my favorite players from the West Indies on that squad, I'll go ahead and jump on that shit. Maybe Gabriel. I love watching him bowl. So we'll see. Interesting. There's an American fan American journalist, ESPN, who went to, named Wright Thompson to cover golf and fell in love with cricket. Maybe we will email him, reach out to him on social media. Yeah, I'm sure Jimmy's excited. He's trying to get to that 600, right? He's what, 10 away or 9 away now? 18 for one. 18 for one. 7 overs in the books. I'm from New York, so oh wait, football team? What football team do I support? I mean, through marriage, I'm a Chivas Mexico fan because my wife's family, that's actually the team her grandfather played for. They're huge Chivas fans. So I follow the Chivas Mexico. Man U, you know what I'm saying? I follow Man U, not closely, but just enough to really get under my brother-in-law's skin. What's my favorite batsman and bowler in general? Oh, that's so tough, man. Again, we're starting to just to learn all the players, and as you hear, Michael Holding on the broadcast right now, you know, there's so much talent. Honestly, there's so much talent. It's tough. I think my favorite bowler. Wow, that's a good question. I have to still go with Stuart Broad, even though he's on the England side and he's crushed it. He's amazing. Now on my team, the West Indies, I love Gabriel. He's amazing as a bowler. I love his delivery. Um, I was very impressed with Yasir. Man, Yasir was amazing. I love I love Yazir, and I've been impressed with several bowlers to be honest. Wokes, I didn't think he was as good as he was, but he's really stepped up his game. We have not named our IPL teams yet. Nick and I are actually going to be doing a overview of IPL before the season starts, and then picking our teams. That's how come I was shocked to see that it was delayed. Fast bowler from Pakistan. Oh man, what's the young boy's name? I really like him. I know that he was a little shaky, but the young kid is really nice. No, Nick likes Archer. I respect Archer. I like his bolt. His Ooh, that's for a boundary. Thank you, thank you. And that was a tough one for Butler. I'm not gonna just blame Butler. Nassim, yeah, Nassim. I I think Archer still needs a lot. I understand his game, and he's got great stuff, natural pace. You definitely want him on the team, but he does need to get better. Oh yeah, clean shaven, clean shaven. Yeah, no, I don't jump ship. I don't jump ship. And even though Nick won't be jumping on because on the stream, he may drop by the chat. So we chose our teams at the beginning of the test series. He went with England. I went with Pakistan. Good morning, Renil. Good morning. Abid is settling things down nicely. 9 for 25. It's a really good run rate right there. It's a test rate. You know what I mean? It's a test rate. Yeah, we're not the truth be told, we're not the best at promoting our channel. You know what I mean? We go on Twitter and we go on Instagram, but we're sports fans, man. We fell in love with cricket, and as sports fans, we couldn't help to notice the similarities between baseball and cricket, which is why we fell in love with cricket so quickly. We've got to understand it, and it's an amazing game. Again, there's some things in cricket that I love that I wish baseball had. So we're trying to do a better job of it, but that's not our forte, so to speak. Yes, we are 22 for 1. Score update, we're 22 for 1. Pakistan settling things down a little bit. Pakistan's batting currently, and Azhar Ali is at strike. He's got a single, so that's 21. 21. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. Good morning, Mitch. AJ Sandy B. Yeah, it's 23 right now. 23 for 1. And Jimmy Anderson's on his second ball of the ninth over. Dot right there. Abid is currently on strike. Embiid is currently on strike. And, Azar also came in. And after losing a quick wicket, Masood lost his wicket relatively quickly. It was 6 for 1 at the time. Azar Ali came in. He settled things down he's got 18 balls he's already seen, 18 deliveries. Embiid's at 28. So they've settled down nicely. And again, if you can, I think it'll be a victory if you can get the score up to, in the first session above 50. Obviously you see that pitch. Yeah, I mean, they just showed the pitch, man, and there's a green pitch on there. They're talking about how it's probably dry underneath, and as it goes on, the pitch is going to deteriorate. So it might have been a good decision for Pakistan to bat first. But if Pakistan can get to in the first session, above 50, 60, 70, and stay underneath 2 wickets, I think that'll be a real good first session for them. Jofra Archer is out. Yes. Yes, baseball players do have spikes. Um, they do. That was super close. They do have spikes on their cleats, and a thing in baseball is when you're sliding into bases. At least in the past, you used to slide in cleats up, and to try to take guys out. It's not so much anymore because if you are sliding, you got to slide directly into the bag. If you try to slide wide to break up a double play, you'll get it won't count. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Ben Stokes is out too. Jofra Archer's out. 23 for 1. And we're through 9 overs. It looks like they're going to take a quick drink break. 23 for 1. Pakistan. The chat, always knowledgeable. Let me know that Ben Stokes, unfortunately, his father's ill, so he's out. And I guess the pitch isn't, or the conditions don't suit Archer, so they went with they switched it up. They went with Crawley. And we've seen Crawley play once in that series with the West Indies. Crawley can bat. Always up early. Yeah, Sandy B, we saw Extraction in April. Extraction was amazing. We did a review, or did I do the solo review on Extraction? I think we did a joint review, Nick and I, on Boring Reviews. I can't remember, but go check out our review on Boring Reviews, man. It was a great movie. One of the best fight scenes I've seen in a movie in a long time. Action packed. It was awesome. Chris Hemsworth, awesome. They're also telling Archer, you need to improve. That's funny. I mean, it's he does leak a lot of runs. And again, it's something he does need to work on. Ali Robinson, substitute fielder. Who's he in for right now? I didn't see who they pulled out. Oh, Wokes. Oh no. Nick would not like that. Captain America. Nick loves him some Chris Wokes, let me tell you. Yeah, we haven't checked out the Arkham, but we have seen Akhtar Bowl. He's a soldier, man. I love watching Akhtar Bowl. Guy was buff too. I appreciate that, Rest. Maybe one day we'll see. When skills to every ground speedball is not sufficing. Yeah, Archer does rely on his pace. He's got to work on maybe swing bowling a little bit more, but he's young, right? So he'll learn. Fawad Alam is making a comeback after 11 years. What's up, Zach? Zach Dux? What's up, bro? I gotta look up this guy. He's making a comeback after 11 years retired. That's insane. Wokes does look like he's coming back to the field. He does look a little bothered. Maybe he pulled something. Ooh, yeah, that was high. Manohar, what's up, Manohar? What's up, Rob? Wokes having a bathroom break before he's coming in the bowl. Oh boy. And come on, get to the boundary. Seems like England always has fielders in the right position, and that's captaining, right? That's Joe Root. That is Joe Root as well. So 25 for 1. 25 for 1. Currently, we have Stuart Broad bowling. It's the first game, 2009. Scored 163 no out and never played again due to politics. Wow, that's crazy. 163 no out, and he was out due to politics. I definitely got to look this guy up. Fawad played 3 tests before politics. Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of anything like that in American sports. I mean, politics does get guys buried sometimes in rosters. They'll get traded off of teams, but not just completely out of the game. That's crazy. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's not the captain. Boilers doing their job by bowling to this field. Interesting. Here's Sam Curran. Sam Curran. Now, his brother, Nick and I got to see his brother play for the ODI team. His brother's pretty good too. Imagine that. Brothers, and they play both on the international team and on the ODI squad. That's pretty impressive. Fawad maybe has 3 to 5 years left in him. That's sad, but at least he's making a comeback, right? How it runs in domestic season, but was ignored by the selectors. Selectors sometimes that makes me laugh, and I got to see a little bit of the process on the show, the test, right? Because they give you behind the behind the curtain scene, right, of what goes on, and there's all these guys in there making choices and part of the selection committee. But politics definitely plays a role, man. The Karen's dad played for Zimbabwe. What's up, Master Blaster? What's up? Appreciate that. Always see fam in the house. Ooh. Whiskey run there. Best Sandy B wants to know the best captain I've seen so far between Pakistan, uh, West Indies, and England. It's funny because 27 for 1 now. Let me update the score. 27 for 1. It's funny because Nick and I mentioned that we're crushing these captains. They just seem to either make bad decisions or not play well. And you know, so far Joe Root's probably been the most successful captain that we've seen. He had a spell where I think he scored like 90 something runs one time. I mean, he's won most of the games. Definitely I got to see something out of my West Indies squad, and Jason Holder. He had 6 runs. He had a 5 for as well. Not 6 runs, sorry. He had 6 wickets. He had a 5 for as well. So he's played very well. I think Ali is probably the captain who I've seen the least out of. But as far as decision making, I think they've all made bad decisions. And maybe that just goes to, you know, how hard, absolutely how hard it is to be a captain. There's just so much responsibility. Right now, again, the score is 27 for 1. 27 for 1. And this is the last ball. Whoa, is he putting saliva on that or sweat? Jimmy Anderson put something on the ball. I know that they mentioned somebody put saliva on the ball in the last game, and they ended up getting a warning for it. On Virat Kohli, we'll see what happens when we watch India. It just depends, you know. And dot. That's a dot. So still 27 for 1. 27 for 1. Unfortunately, you know, England is bowling well, but you know, Pakistan is doing what they're supposed to be doing right now. You know, top of the order is eating up deliveries, beating up that ball, making it easier. You know, I'd like to see it to honestly keep this partnership all through the first session. That way, by the time your best batsman comes up, that ball has been beat up and he can score some big runs. React to Osama Khan. You Cat Akhtar. Wow, really? He's that good. Interesting. 3 current brothers, Sam, Tom, and Ben. And they all play cricket? That's impressive. Mitch. Later, Mitch. Um, Captain England in. Yeah, that's Nick's boys. Kick and make the ball surface rough. Yeah, Stokes was captain as one for one match, but he lost that match as well, and he made a bad decision. Many England fans think by first and foremost leaving out Stuart Broad, right? He was part of the selection committee. Then I think he decided to bat first. I can't remember. He either decided to bat first or bowl first, but it was a bad decision. And of course, West Indies won that match. So again, Joe Root, for as much as Nick and I harp on him, has been the best captain we've seen thus far between all 3 teams. Whew. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Come on. Ooh. Oh, so close. Ooh. Wow. Work on his defense. There we go. Come on, boundary, but nope. Jeez. Always somebody there. Frustrating. Yeah, Wasim is the greatest bowler of all time. Wow, you definitely need to check out this video. Definitely have to check that out. Golden Knights won yesterday. I do not know. I watched the Yankee game yesterday. I helped Nick move. By the time I got back home, we waited till the sun goes down. Sun doesn't go down here in Vegas till like 6 o'clock, man, 7 o'clock. We didn't want to be packing that U-Haul with boxes while it was hot. So we helped him load the U-Haul, went to his new house, unloaded it. I got back around 8:30ish maybe, had dinner, hung out with the wife for a minute. And I was in bed by 10 because I knew I was going to be up. There we go. 30 for 1, baby. Come on. 30 for 1, much better. I'm enjoying the run rate right now. Abid Ali, he's on strike right now, 13 for 41. Really doing a job so far. I like it. There's a 4. There's a 4. So 17 for 42. And the score is now 34 for 1. 34 for 1. And just as Michael Holden said, that's a good over for Pakistan. 7 runs in that over. Yeah, you know what? Chris Wilkes doesn't look right. Remember, we said maybe he went on a bathroom break. Somebody had said, I don't know. He looks a little gimpy. Who knows? Yunus Khan, he has over 10,009 runs in Test cricket. That's impressive. That's impressive. All right, Sam Curran right now. First ball of this over. And yes, more runs. More runs. That's at least got to be 2. All right, there we go. 36 for 1. 36 for 1. And we're in the 12th over, by the way, guys. 12th over. 36 for 1. 12th over. Heck. Yes, good start so far for Pakistan. I mean, the only thing that's disappointed me so far is that Masood went out so early. But that's okay. What's up, Anoon? What's going on? Enjoying the game so far? Azar has a 300 in Test. Wow. Oof, get back, get back. That was a good Yorker, almost right at his toes, excuse me. Ooh. Current run rate, 2.88. I'm just mentioning that because Nick loves his run rate. When he goes back and watch this, he'll want me to mention that run rate from time to time. These two will stay till lunch? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm hoping to see them both there until I get off. Right now, we're at 36 for 1. We are on the 13th over. Sam Curran has 2 balls left. And this delivery. Dot. Who do I like from Sam Curran and Tom Curran? You know what? I've seen a lot more out of Tom Curran. Sam Curran, I think this is only the second time they've actually played him. Anu says, got money on Pakistan, but England is England. That's funny. Sachin, we're definitely gonna do Sachin. Um, it's been a busy summer for us. We did the Dhoni movie, MS Dhoni. Check that out on Boring Reviews. You know what I'm saying? Shameless plug. Shameless plug. There's a little, there's a little promotion. But we did that movie. That was a good film. We definitely will do Shasin. What's that? A Billion Dreams, right? We're gonna check that out. There we go. Boundary. Thank you, Butler. I'll take that 4. Just wide of Butler, so I can't really be too hard on him, but I'll take it. So 40 for 1. Wokes does not look right, though, does he, guys? Somebody mentioned, man, you guys are such shrewd cricket watchers and observers. Somebody said right away when he came back down, another drop. Oh, man. Oh, I'll take that. Woo. Woo. Looked like England has the drops today. Who was that? That was Rory Burns. Woo! I'll take it. Oh, Burns. Yeah, they're missing Stokes now. Stokes has solid hands back there. Him and Joe Root got the best hands in the business. There we go. Boundary. Oh my gosh. I guess not. Wow. He got there so quick. What'd they get off of that? 2? Tell me they got 2. Only 1 run? Wow. Yeah. What do they got back there? 2 slips in the gully? 3 slips in the gully? Bad break for Wokes, but we'll take it. Pakistan surely dropped their share of balls. And as you guys have already told me, and apparently you're right, drops is a part of the game, right? So drops is a part of the game. Whew. Yeah, so England has at least 2 drop catches, and you'd be shocked. None of them were Butler. None of them were Butler. All right. 41 for 1, 14th over. And we're now on the 15th over. Let me update the score. We are 41 for 1, 14th over so far. And it's drinks breaks, guys. Drinks breaks. Okay. Butler is a good keeper. He just had an off day at the office. I don't know, AJ. He didn't look good in that West Indies series as well. Appreciate that. Yeah, Notorious B.I.G. Butler looking good today. He does look good today. And I gave him some credit. I said, man, you know what? Looks like he worked on it. And that's all you can ask of athletes. You know what I mean? Go out there, improve every game, get better. Oh, the slip fielding. I mean, you have slip fielders because you're looking for edges, right? And sometimes they'll put 2 slips back there, 3 slips. You got the gully, of course, and it's I think it's probably one of the easiest, even though again that ball does come at you quicker, but it's probably one of the easiest positions to play. You just got to have good hands, yeah. The Bronx is coming out of me, my accent's coming out of me, or the shirt. uh, yes, Stokes is being missed already. Slip is the hardest. Interesting. I think silly point's the hardest. Man, I mean, come on. At silly point, you got that ball coming at you so quickly. And you almost making a decision between am I going to wear this ball or what? In the comment, let me know. What do you guys think? Slip the hardest or is silly point the hardest? Slips are very hard. Okay. Slips concentration is key, and they add pressure. Slip is the hardest. Okay. England is cold. Your fingers hurt and slips. I can see that. I mean, but man, that ball comes at you so quickly in silly point. You know what I mean? You know what's funny? And this is in Dominican Republic. This is like an old, and I mean old. Same thing, right? If you're playing in the infield, you got to bare hand balls a lot or whatever. So what they'll do is they'll put their hands in vinegar to make it really tough, almost like construction workers' hands. You know what I'm saying? So that ball almost sticks to your hand when you go and barehand it. It's like sandpaper. Did you guys ever hear about anything like that in cricket? Mid wicket, slips not that hard. Point is used more often. City point is rarely even used. Yeah, I know they don't use it that often, but I've seen it used plenty of times over. I mean, obviously, it's not the defense you see all the time, but I wouldn't want to put on that helmet and play silly point. So Curran is back. His economy's been really good. He's only given up 4 runs, and he's batting. I mean, he's bowling his 3rd over. We used to do that. Yeah, make your hands rough, and it's almost like sandpaper. You know what I mean? When that ball comes, it sticks in there. Yeah, you want to like you want to really get those hands really rough, and you know, construction workers are really known to have those rough hands, and chemicals like I guess the acidity in it or whatever. It makes it really callousy, and it doesn't hurt as much either once your hands are that rough. IPL is coming soon. I hope somebody said the IPL got delayed. I hope not. Are we still looking at September 18th? Eye hand coordination, absolutely. Sam Curran on his 4th ball right now. There we go. There's some runs. There's some runs. Of course, England has a fielder to hold it to a single, but we'll take singles, right? Good morning, Don Antonio. Good to see you in here. Covers point. Our most difficult teams. Okay. More runs, more runs. Oh, miss fielding right there by Dom Best. That was risky. That was risky by Pakistan, but nice fielding. Kyrie Irving or Steph Curry? You know what? Kyrie Irving probably has some of the best handles in the game, but Steph Curry's just a winner, man. Steph Curry's just a winner. So I got to go with Steph Curry. Plus, I'm a little salty at Kyrie Irving because he chose Brooklyn over the Knicks. Yeah, please don't spam me. So CPL is coming August 18th. Okay, my bad. And I'll definitely be live streaming some CPL games as well. Obviously, during the week, you guys know our schedule because we're teaching. So, a game here and there. But on the weekends, we're definitely all in, baby. All right. No spamming, man. No spamming. We're going to have to put you in timeout. All right. Every fielding position needs a certain parameter to be fulfilled. Agreed. Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid? I think Joel Embiid is a dog, man. Ben Simmons can't shoot. Ben Simmons can't shoot. Ben Simmons cannot shoot, man. Choosing the Clippers over the Lakers. I mean, Nick was super upset about it too. Lakers or Clippers? I mean, that's so tough, man. That's so tough. The Lakers have a better squad, though, for sure. But the Clippers aren't far behind. But you can't go against LeBron. That's just so hard. And now that he's got a real good partnership with Anthony, I mean, it's going to be so tough. Lakers all day, but Clippers are dead, bro. No kidding. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Yeah, that ball died on Butler. The ball seems to be doing funny things today, huh? I've never seen a pitch that has green in it, actually. Not now that I can think about it. Yep, Azar's still batting. 38 balls. I love it. Azar still batting. Abid is batting. Abid seen 50 deliveries, 23 runs. That's the kind of wow, great play. Of course, good job, Jimmy Anderson. Very great, good defensive play. That would have gone through for at least 4. Am I going to do a live stream of baseball game? We were supposed to do a live stream of the Yankees Red Sox the first time they played. It's the biggest rivalry in baseball. And some family issues came up we had to deal with, so we weren't able to do it. That was actually my fault. But we definitely want to do one. Absolutely. We definitely want to do one. We'll do one at some point. Yeah, Azar was dropped. Azar was dropped by Rory Burns, right? Yeah, well, we do respond to most of our messages on Patreon. Yeah, Jimmy's a beast. Want to see upcoming Yankees game for sure? Absolutely. I'll have to stream a Yankees game. Maybe I'll even stream one this weekend. See what their matchup is. They're at home too, so it's impressive. What's up, Renell? Okay, the stream went quick there. I didn't get to see what you said. Where are you? Wow, that went quick. We need this channel to learn about it. Okay, definitely. Maybe I'll have some time to stream one this week. I'll announce it so you guys know. The games normally start about 4. They're in New York, so 4 p.m. my time. I'm not sure what time that time would be, but we'd stream it, and then, of course, if you guys can't make it live, it'll always be on there for you guys to go back and check out. Messi or Ronaldo? Ooh, Ronaldo, man. I love Ronaldo. Ronaldo can play, man. Not that Lionel Messi can't, but Ronaldo. OKC versus the Rockets in the first round. You know what? That's so tough. Probably the Rockets, man. They have a lot of firepower. A lot of firepower. The Rockets are frustrating, though, man, because James Harden can be the best player in the NBA, but, man, he can just sometimes just completely drop the ball. Interesting. Well, you know what? I think Nick still does. We downloaded uh the cricket game on the mobile, and I got spanked, man. I could not win a game. Nick actually won a few games, so I haven't played in a while. Yeah, Harden is a monster, but not in the playoffs. His step back 3-pointer, it's a beautiful thing to watch. Suggestions for somebody starting to watch baseball. This year specifically, you'll be able to. I think the thing in baseball that's the biggest difference is that it actually moves a little slower than chess, if you could believe it. And you have to understand how the scoring works in baseball. Every hit isn't a score. Okay, so you can hit a single and just get on first base. It's not, as long as you don't cross home plate and go all the way around the horn, so to speak, you don't score. So that's the first thing. And again, watch the nuances. Ooh, look at that. That's what I mean. Look at Joe Root's hands. Ooh, that thing bounced, but man, such great hands. Bounced it, but look at that. Great hands. Look at the fielding in baseball. That's probably my favorite part, pitching and fielding. Watching a double play is so pretty. Yeah, no, didn't carry, but I'm not saying great hands. Yeah, real quick at 20. I think that's what we downloaded. It is super hard. Yeah, baseball has 9 innings. 9 innings. There's a top and a bottom of the inning. So the top of the inning, if you're the home team, you're pitching because you want to be at the bottom of the inning. You'll be batting, so you'll be able to have that last at bat at home. And every inning you switch from batting to pitching, batting to pitching. Top bottom, and again, it's you get 3 outs in the inning. Think of it as 3 wickets, but you get 3 outs each inning. And batters don't stay up there as long as the batters can. In cricket, if you get a hit, you get on base. You get walked, you get on base. Somebody hits you with the ball, you get on base. Otherwise, you get out by either striking out, grounding out, flying out, popping out. So it's actually it's a little simpler, I would say, than cricket, but obviously it'll take a little time for you guys to catch on. Ooh. Yeah, we will live stream gameplay of what? Of us playing Real Cricket 20. Man, Nick would smack me. Plus, it's on our mobiles. I wouldn't even know how to upload that. What's MLC? I never heard of MLC. Is that Major League Cricket? Do all batsmen go into bat one after another, like in cricket? Yeah, all batsmen go in unless the 3 outs are made in the inning, but it's one after another. There's no batting partnership or bowling partnership, I should say, either. It's just one batter at a time, one pitcher at a time. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, a bead. Ooh. Hit him in the jewels. Oh, painful. Very painful. Yeah, no, that was way too high to be a wicket, Doc. Sorry about that. Score is 44 for 1. Let me update that score. And we are in the 18th over. Ooh. Yeah, that does not feel good. Wrong Bales. Rip for his future kids. Oh, you guys are brutal. Listen, I've taken some off of the ground because I used to catch. That was my position in baseball. And even with the cup, oh my gosh, does it hurt. Brutal. He has kids. Good for him, because after that, he may not have any more. The pitcher bats only in the National League, but this year they changed the rule. They augmented the rule, so there's a DH, which is called a designated hitter in both leagues. So there's a hitter that hits in place of the pitcher. Only this year. Yeah, Masood got out, Don Antonio, super early. It was disappointing. I think he had only seen, 5 deliveries? Or maybe he had seen, it was maybe in the second over. In the family jewels. Ooh. Yeah, if you get hit in baseball, you take first base. You get the base awarded to you. So there's actually a penalty for a pitcher hitting you. You take the ball. Now, if a pitcher hits you intentionally and they know you've been warned, you can get kicked out of the game. In baseball, yeah, there's something called a shift, where they shift all the defense to the left side of the field or the right side of the field, depending if you're a right-handed or left-handed hitter, because more than likely you're going to pull the ball. England bowling. Yeah, I think Broad and Anderson may retire in a year or two. I'm not sure they're grooming fast bowlers to replace them. Why would is Anderson just unusual, the fact that he's bowling this well at 38? Because Broad is only 34. So I would think Broad has a few more years than Anderson. Yeah, Anderson, yeah, you don't see any players playing at 40, but I would say Broad still has some time, right? And as far as them grooming some fast bowlers, that's probably why Archer's on this team, because he's a fast bowler, he's a pace bowler. So obviously you have Anderson. I think where England's really lacking is a really good, very good spin bowler. I mean, Best is okay. Don Best is okay, but he leaks a lot of runs. A lot of runs. Bowlers generally retire at 37. Oh, so Jimmy Anderson's exception to the rule. I see. I see. 38 is really rare. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, I in baseball, pitchers normally last into their late 30s. You don't really see too many pitchers go into their 40s. Their arms just fall off. There's a couple, 40-year-olds out there, but you don't really see too many of them. Years Archer, Wokes, Wood are decent. Oh yeah, uh, Captain of England. That's Nick's boy right there. Monin Ali. Monin Ali, does he play for Pakistan or does he play for England? Because I've never seen him play. Trying to keep up with the chat. Ooh. So we are on Sam Curran's fourth ball of this 19th over. All-rounder for England. Okay, he's an all-rounder for England. I saw him in the ODIs. Okay. Oh yeah, I did. I remember he has that beard. Yeah. You're right. He's not on the test squad though. Runs. There we go. Finally, all the way for a boundary. All the way for a boundary. What is with this field? It's like quicksand out there. Jeez. Let me update the score. 48 for 1. 19th over. 48 for 1. And we're in the 19th over. Yankees won 2 in a row. Yeah, the Yankees started off really good this year. I think they were like 9-1, and then they had a few injuries. They were playing away from home, which you don't think it makes a big deal, but when you're moving from city to city, especially in this COVID era where you're not going anywhere, so you're sleeping in, you're basically going from the ballpark to the hotel. It's tough. So they're at home now, which is good. Boycott retired from FC at age 45. Holy cow. Yeah, we've had a couple of very old baseball players, but you don't see guys go longer than 41, 42. Tom Brady's doing something. I think Brady's 41 this year. You just unheard of playing football at that age. There we go. Some more runs. 49 for 1. That was pretty good over there. Pretty good over for Pakistan. I'll take it. Interference. Yeah, I always say that interference, a batter called out. I've seen a lot of plays here where I feel like, man, in baseball, that would be called interference, and you don't see that. So the 19th over is complete. 19th over is complete. Pakistan is up 44 for 1. Well, thanks for joining the stream. Yeah. Cap threw his cap away. Oh, Nick's gonna love that. Nick's gonna love that pun. 49 for 1. Oops, sorry, 49 for 1. Forgot about that last single. But let's say that's 50. 50 for 1. And it's a 19th over right now. Yeah, all 9 can hit several times. Correct. That's the difference too. Just because you get out one time in baseball, eventually your spot in the lineup will come again. So you hit usually 3 to 4 times in a baseball game. So you get multiple opportunities. Jimmy Anderson is built different, just like LeBron James is built different. Yeah, I didn't realize how rare it was for him to be bowling at 38 and still bowling so well. Come on. Go, go. Oh, you could have got 2 there. All right, all right. Why not? Be safe. Good call. Good call. It's a James thing. King James and James Anderson. Anderson isn't too hard on his body. Yeah, his action looks very smooth. Honestly, my favorite bowler, I think just watching his action, that's why he's often so injured, and that's Gabriel from the West Indies. You know what I mean? There's so much violence in his delivery. You know what I mean? It's very hard, and that's why he's able to get that speed so high. But at the same time, you could tell it's going to take a toll on his knees and his back. Oh yeah, Ali Pope has actually put up some really good innings before. We've seen him bat. He's nice. Abid is looking good so far. I don't want to jinx him, but look at that, 29 for 63. That is a perfect test rate right there. Can I please remind Nick about the 2005 Ashes? Absolutely. I will say we recorded a few videos for the other channel because he'll be moving all weekend. Ooh, really good ball there. So I doubt we get to anything this weekend, which is why I'm like, maybe I'll jump and do that baseball stream as well. But definitely. Thoughts on Archer not playing? I was shocked Archer's not playing, especially because Ben Stokes isn't there. And again, you need a guy that can get wickets. Yes, Archer gives up runs, but he also has the ability to get wickets. And he has the ability to really unnerve people. We said, even though Stuart Broad is probably the best bowler we've seen on all our test matches, Yasir, I would say on Pakistan, is probably the second bowler. These guys get wickets in bunches. Even Gabriel, I'll stand against any of those guys. I don't want any parts of Archer. That guy could take your head off, man. And you need that guy that makes you uncomfortable. Jimmy's back in. 600 wickets this test match. Will Jimmy get 600 wickets this test match? Well, he might, because just on the fact that there's no Archer and no Stokes, so they got to depend on somebody else to get wickets other than Broad, right? Broad and Wokes, yeah, you're gonna need somebody else. Babar is 70 runs away from 2,000 runs. Oh my, let's not jinx him then. 2017. Thank you, Shabdul. We'll definitely check that out. Archer's pace drastically fell down from 145 to 138. In baseball, when a guy dramatically loses speed like that, right? They lose miles per hour on their fastball, 4 or 5 miles per hour on their fastball. Usually it's two things, either an injury or mechanics. And sometimes bad mechanics can lead to an injury. So he may have just bad mechanics. They're trying to clean that up. Or maybe he's injured already. And he's just not saying anything. Young players tend to play through injuries because you don't want to get dropped. You know what I'm saying? To AB de Villiers fastest. You know what? We've done 2 AB de Villiers videos and they both got claimed, man. Like one of them was instantly. So we try to stay away from him for whatever reason. All the AB de Villiers stuff out there is woof. It's tough. Rod is friend of his father. Is fined by his father, Chris Broad, match referee for use of offensive language in the first match. Hashtag who wants to fall. I know everybody said that. And boundary, yes. Good effort from Ali Pope, but that very nice. Great shot right there. So 56 for one, 56 for one. 20th over. 50 partnership. Very nice. Very nice. I will take that. What's up, Ferris 107? What's going on? Azhar Ali, 17 so far. And Abid Ali is at 29 off of 50. Both of them have actually seen the same amount of deliveries, 110 balls. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah. Hello. Next ball for Jimmy Anderson. Dot. And I think that at this pace right now, you're doing a great job. So why risk, you know what I mean, a risky single? Keep wearing down England. Keep beating up that ball. We're in the 20th over, 21st over, I should say. So, I mean, pretty soon that ball's going to get very soft. And then you've done your job as the openers, right? You've seen 110 deliveries so far. Whew. Since there are 3 outs in an inning, does that mean a maximum of 7 hitters will go in and bat in an inning? No, that does not mean that. Is it drinks break right now? Looks like drinks break. No, because think about it. Even if you score a run, you can continue to score. I've seen the Yankees bat around in their entire lineup twice. So, you know, that means all 9 hitters went up 2 times. So there doesn't matter. As long as you don't get out, you can continue to hit and hit and hit and hit. That doesn't happen that often. Normally, you know, you'll see, you know, 4 or 5 guys go up in an inning, you know what I'm saying? But definitely sometimes you get those 3 up, 3 down innings, which are absolutely brutal. Yeah, they're doing great. They need to continue. And again, Akhtar broken stumps compilation. I think we've seen them bowl before, but that'd be a good one. Broken stumps would be good. That I said that's my favorite sound in cricket. Those stumps just getting destroyed. Is KD best prolific scorer after Jordan? Oh man, you know what? I would say KD is probably the next prolific scorer after Jordan, but you know, there's been some great scorers in our time. I mean, you got to think about Dominic Wilkins. You got to think about Allen Iverson. There's guys that put up a lot of points in the NBA. Yes, they did drop 2 easy catches. They did drop 2 easy catches, and Pakistan's making them pay for it. Boundary, boundary, boundary. Get there, finally. Did he stop it or what happened? Nope, 2. Wow. Yasir is amazing. And I'm listening to the England announcer right now, and he's talking about how it's a very weird selection by the committee, sitting Archer and Wood, and again, it's so hard to manage teams in professional sports. I get it, but when you make a call, you got to make sure it's the right one. There's a lot on the line, man. IPL is starting 19th of September. So the CPL is 18th of August and 19th of September. Okay. Come on. No, it's not going to go for the boundary. This field is playing so slow. It must be very damp. Very damp. Very damp. Azar at strike right now, 19 runs. The score is 61 for 1. I'll update it right after this over. We have we're in the 22nd over right now, and here comes the next delivery by Wokes. Runs, there we go. Runs, more runs. Singles are coming though, but you'll take those singles. You will definitely take those. Outfield is very good, not slow. Oh, I disagree, man. Those balls are dying out there. They should be a couple more boundaries. Will Brooklyn Nets win the title next year? I hope not. I don't want to see another New York team win. I absolutely hope not. Woo. Are you watching the Champions League? Champions League is that's not the CPL, right? Champions League, Champions League. Batsmen need to time the ball to travel. Every shot can go through the boundaries. Football. Champions League in football. Oh, not right now. Not right now. Baseball season, there's baseball all day long. So literally I watch baseball all day long. Obviously, not when I'm at work, but as soon as I get off at work at 3, have a snack, turn on a baseball game, might get some more work done. But I'm watching baseball for the most part. And then, I'll tune into some NBA games here and there. There's just too much to watch right now. Will Blazers upset the Lakers? No way. The Lakers are doing with the hold on, guys. My battery's low. Let me go ahead and get this charger. I'll be back shortly. There it goes. Oh. All right. There we go. So Jimmy Anderson is currently bowling. We have Azar Ali on strike. And let's update this score. A little late doing it, but it is 62 for 1. 62 for 1. And we are on the 23rd over. or really 24th over. Pakistan doing a fabulous job here. I don't want to jinx them, but they're doing a fabulous job. No, I haven't eaten yet. I stopped watching football the day Ronaldo retired. Or Ronaldinho. You know, it's funny. The last few games I saw with Ronaldinho when he retired, he wasn't as good. He still had the touch. Now, obviously, Ronaldinho was really good, especially early on in his career. But, by the time I started watching him, he wasn't, as good as some of the new guys um, out there. Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, guys like that. So they need to up the run rate. Oh, Kathleen, is that Kathleen who made that comment? That's a Nick comment right there. We a lot. So England have to put in the right area. Difficult play batsman. Doing good. Thoughts on recent study published said fathers spend about 20 minutes a day with their children on average, and that children spend 2 or 3 of the first 18 years in front of screens. Wow, Muhammad, I've never heard of that. 20 minutes a day? That's crazy. Now, I will tell you this. It depends what the father's schedule is. A lot of fathers who work, my schedule, I work the same schedule that my kids do for school. So obviously I'm home when kids are, oh, here we go, rain again. You got to be kidding me. I always say, and I even talk to my parents about this. Get into what your kids are into. So if your kids are into Pokemon, get into Pokemon. Watch Pokemon with them. You know what I'm saying? If my kids like playing Nintendo Switch, like playing Wii. I got controls all over the place over here. You know what I'm saying? I'll learn how to play Super Smash Brother, even though you get crushed all the time. But yeah, I make it a point to spend some time with them and leisure time, not just homework. I know a lot of parents spend homework time with the kids, but leisure time. So we have fun watching television. I watch some baseball with them, stuff like that. But that's an interesting study. Now, kids do spend a lot of screen time, even my kids, that's just this generation. You know what I mean? You got to embrace it. So my wife has learned to play video games because our youngest Alex loves them, and he'll come every day. Hey, can you play with me? Yeah, sure, no problem. It's interesting. Broaden, yep, Stuart Broaden, the Nightmare Broad, the Nightmare Broad. Yes, I will definitely stream for CPL, just like we did for ODI. We just want to make sure that when we do stream, it's Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard could ball, man. That's another thing. He was supposed to go to the Knicks. I'm telling you, the Knicks just miss out on everybody. I mean, so far we've seen. Yeah, I know CPL starts at like 6 a.m. I was looking at that too, 7 a.m. Kind of like ODI, so I was happy about that. Kids just waste a lot of time right now. Get a dog, and all our kids are athletic. They all play sports except for Alex. They all are football, and obviously not with now because of COVID. My daughter's in dance. My other son plays soccer or football, I should say, and baseball. No, 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 no. Come on. Wonderful. So about 10 minutes to lunch. I mean, early lunch, so they'll just call early lunch now. There's only 10 minutes to lunch, but they lost Masood so early. But again, 62 for one is a great score, and Pakistan did a great job. So I gotta say, Control V. Let's put that in there. Let's see, 62 for one. So CPL is gonna start really soon. CPL is gonna start really soon. Yeah, I'd say England wasted this session. Yeah, they didn't play the best this session, but we'll see what happens. CPL 20 is 3-4 hours long. It's T20 matches. So many missed opportunities. There were two missed I mean misplays for sure. Azam was dropped. I can't remember. No, Rory Burns. It was Rory Burns. Yeah, that was tough. Yeah, Pakistan definitely won this session. I'm very happy with their performance. I wanted them to go into lunch with. So umpires and us, they're taking an early lunch, and it's good. They got into the first session, early lunch taken. That's what you didn't want to do. You didn't want to lose another wicket, so good for them. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens the rest of the day. I'll be checking in on the score here and there. But as I mentioned, I got school coming up in a couple hours. So I will end the stream shortly. And I will check you guys out tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Look out for our page on Boring Reviews as well. We drop videos there every day. Cricket for Americans every couple days. And we'll be making announcements as far as what we're going to do. Again, I'll be back here tomorrow morning for the first session as well. And well, actually, wait, today's what, Thursday? So tomorrow morning will be Friday. Oh, no, I should be able to stream the whole thing tomorrow. Ooh, that's exciting. That's exciting. But guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. You already know your boys in the house. You guys have a great rest of your day. And as usual, that's 6 runs.